Whiteness damages our humanity. It diminishes our capacity to have empathy. Think about how we describe psychopaths. What's a definition of a psychopath?
So you're saying the entire white race?
Well,
hey, white people, y'all need to stop doing this. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com, another Father's Day shirt, old school dad. We need to bring back the old school dads, man. And these new dads, I don't know what they doing to their kids. They afraid to even talk to their kids. I saw a dad we were at the pool, and the kid threw the toy on the ground and was acting a fool. And daddy said, listening ears, listening ears. What's listening ears, bro? What is listening ears? My son would have done that. Boy, don't me. I'll break you in half in front of all these people. That's old school dad, in my opinion. My son did the same thing. He threw the thing down. I said, no, go get over there, and you picked it up and put it back where it was supposed to go. Old school dads, we need them. Go to the Austin Tatum store or Tatum store. Link is in the description section. Put in discount code DADUP. One word, you'll get 30% off in pre-order. Like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know the two people that's in this video. Maybe people know them. Maybe they're popular. Maybe they're not. It's irrelevant who they are. It's what was said. Now, I say this every time I have an opportunity to speak. White guilt and the white liberal is probably the most damning force in America. They say white supremacy is the most, no, the white liberal is the most damaging and the biggest terroristic threat in the United States of America. And second is the dumb black liberal, and then the inner city violence, the thugs who are out here killing people. That's like the three top biggest threats in America. White supremacy and racism is where are these people at? They showed a video with like 15 Klans members or something walking down the street. Oh my God, white racism is back. It's better than ever. And 15 people. I could line them up and we can do some fisticuffs. And I'll probably take all 15 of them one by one. Give me a break. It's not a factor in America. But what I tell you is that listen to what this white lady says on this podcast. And then the dumb black lady acquiesces to what she said, as if she was speaking truth, child. You go, girl. Listen to what this white woman said. And this is the problem in America, is that white people are enthralled to come up with a victim mentality to spew to black people to somehow not suppress, but to satisfy, to quench their white guilt. All right, don't listen to me. Let's roll the film.
Whiteness damages our humanity. It diminishes our capacity to have empathy. Think about how we describe psychopaths. What's a definition of a psychopath?
So you're saying the entire white race?
Well,
I agree with you. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes, you are correct. But the reason why you know that is that you had a relationship.
We need white people to heal ourselves from this damage to our humanity that patriarchy, that white supremacy has inflicted on us, and become fully human again.
All right. Now we got to talk about this. The woman got on there and said, are you saying the entire white race is a problem? The white lady says yes. The black lady acquiesced to that and said, I agree with you. Now flip the script, and you've had a white man saying the entire black race is a problem. And then you have a black, no, let's flip it. Let's say if the black man says that the entire black race is a problem and the white person say, I agree with you. They'll call that person racist. They'll get fired on their job 3 days ago. But somehow you could say that white or white people are all races, and the ideology of white people is damaging to America. And that we need to become human again. This is what the white lady said, that we need to become human again. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all real quick. Where would the world be without white people? Now, y'all made it about race, not me. I think we all have added value. But since y'all want to point out white people, show me a white nation and a majority black nation. Where we stand with that? Financially, economically, history, civilized existence. Explain to me. That's why people are dying and willing to give it all to come to America. You know, they can go to other places. What about all these black and brown countries, South American countries? Why don't people go to their country? Oh, no. Because you're not going to get what you get in America. All these rich black people, they could go back to the motherland in Africa somewhere. One of the beautiful countries in Africa, and they can build something. They can establish something. They can even move back, and black people can start taking their wealth from America and reestablishing wealth in Africa. Why don't they do it? Because you know why? They don't have a constitution like we do. They don't believe in inalienable rights like we do. They don't believe in freedom. These people sell out their resources to the Chinese. These people are inferior mentally in the way they do business. If you want to keep it 100, I don't think it's inherent. I mean, they're born that way, but I think when you look at the character in which they display, that's why African nations got the most resources, the beautiful climate, a diverse climate in the continent of Africa. One of the most diverse continents in the world, the most resources in the world. But see, they don't know how to compartmentalize and benefit from their own resources. And then people get mad and say, well, the white man out there manipulate. No, they sitting on resources and they're not doing nothing with them, and they don't even know how to leverage their own resources, so they get taken advantage of. And that you want everybody else to be the problem. Yeah, what about the genocides that have happened on the continent of Africa? Some of the worst genocides ever to exist happened in Africa. Some of the most dire situations, some of the biggest impoverished situations, outbreaks of diseases and famine, and is in the continent of Africa. It's not going to happen in America because we understand how to grow, how to build, capitalism, all those different things. If it wasn't for white people, where would the brown people be? It's funny and it's interesting to me that brown people are leaving brown countries to be in white countries. I don't know what else to say. I don't want to make it about race. It's embarrassing when I talk about race because I feel like our race, only a few people added a tremendous value. Generally speaking, hey, we got to understand that black people ain't adding a lot of value to America over time in a sustainable way. Get mad at me if you want to, but the culture that a lot of black people, not all, introduce into America is a very damaging culture. Look at hip hop music. That's a black cultural thing, a black cultural phenomenon. What are they talking about? Degeneracy. What are they talking about? Abusing women. What are they talking about? Killing each other. What are they talking about? Debauchery. And an entire genre of music is talking about killing and stealing and thugging. Majority of rap music. And what are we doing? We living it out. The inner cities of America. There ain't no white Chicago. There ain't no Hispanic Chicago. There ain't no Asian Chicago. That's uniquely relegated to black folks. White people poor too. Asian people poor too. Mexican people poor too. They ain't doing what black people doing. Why is that? Look at the out of wedlock births. Hispanic people coming over here illegally with no English and doing better than black people that have been here for centuries. So I'm not really trying to make this about race. I just want people to be honest. Like, I don't want to fight about black, white, who better, who not. I just want us all to work together and us to join forces and the benefits that God has given us, or the benefits that God has given others, that we marry that together and we do great things as a nation, as a people, as a body of Christ. That's what I want. I don't want to have to go back and forth and try to prove who is who, because we lose that. Black people lose that. We lose that battle. We're the only race that if you go to school and become educated and successful, they say you're trying to be white. But yet that's a derogatory term. So trying to be smart is bad if you black. And the white man is bad for being intelligent. People dumb like this person that I just interviewed or I just had on the thing are the same people that's saying math is racist and discipline is racist. And we need affirmative action. We need reparations. There's no other group of people that are doing stuff like we're doing. Majority, disproportionately, of abortions are perpetuated by black people. The biggest race of abortions is by black people. Murder. Half of the murders in this country are perpetuated by black people. Half of all violent crimes, over half of all violent crimes are perpetuated by black people. I mean, what are y'all saying? I would think it's only a remnant of black people that are actually adding a tremendous amount of value to America. It's a lot of other ones that's adding no value and living the life complaining and blaming other people. Now, it didn't have to be that way. You know, I personally believe the black community could probably be the #1 community in America, could have taken over America and probably made it better if the right black people were in charge, if the Booker T. Washingtons of our society, if the Madam C.J. Walkers of our society, if the, I don't want to say Langston Hughes because I mean skip over Langston Hughes, but if the Ben Carsons, if the Thomas Sowells, if the Clarence Thomases, the conservative blacks, some of our founding, Frederick Douglasses, if some of our founding, and I say all the same names, but these are people that you recognize and maybe know about, therefore we can put those together. But if those black men were running our country and leaders of the black community, we will see a big difference. But instead, it's the W.B. Du Bois, it's the Boyce Watkins, I just saw him on a video just the other day. I'm trying to think of the Al Sharptons, the Jesse Jacksons, the Benjamin Crumps, go down the list, Lori Dirtyfoots. You know, these people who are in positions of power that at least lead or speak for the community are dirtbags. They're completely worthless. They get on television and tell black people they ain't worth nothing in this country. What's the point of doing that? LeBron James I'm still afraid to. Why don't you tell people how you made all that money? Why don't you tell people what your last investment was? Why did LeBron James, I just don't understand, and I'm not just a person that just gonna only deal with white people, but I mean black people when I become successful or whatever it can be. I'm not gonna do that. If I was making billions of dollars, I would spend my whole life empowering black men and women and others to how I got there. And I didn't get there because I'm white, because I have white privilege, or none of these other factors that they try to make up. I didn't get there because I have rich family. I got there because I believe in the American dream and I worked hard and I believed in myself. And I didn't allow race to interfere with what the things that I want to accomplish. I didn't allow race to interfere with networking and partnering with people that could help me become successful. I didn't let those things bother me. I understood that I have Christ privilege over anything. That means if God opened the door for me, there's nobody else that can shut that door. I believe that. I live that. That's how I become successful to the point that I'm at now. And the people that I'm a partner with I'm a partner with good people, whether they white, black, or green. And when I make it to be in a prominent position, becoming a billionaire or something of that nature, I'm not going to waste my time telling black people, I'm afraid to get put up by the cops. This country ain't made for us. We got to work extra hard. No, I'm going to say, hey, brother, start your Airbnb. Hey, man, this is how you leverage your taxes. Hey, man, this is how you have a bank account. This is how you build your credit. If you do, this is how you stay from sleeping with these women. You should avoid sleeping with these women if you're not married to them, because that's one of the biggest detriments could be in your life is you messing around with the wrong woman and tearing your life apart. Being married is an investment, one of the biggest investments you're going to ever make that can benefit your life more than anything else. Having a legacy, having a family, being a good father, all of those things are traits and opportunities for you to take advantage of, for you to be successful, for you to be the man that God's called you to be. That's what I'm going to be telling people. And I still do it now, but I'm saying when my platform is big enough to where I'm reaching, even 2-3 times the people that I reach now, that's the message I'm going to be telling them, because that's the message of truth and the message of success, not victimhood, not blame game. Not pointing the finger at somebody and blaming another person for your lack of integrity and your lack of work ethic. It's really that simple. Let me get out this video. I got a whole bunch of videos to make. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.